book publishing entrepreneurs. I'm Michelle Brubaker, and I wanted to talk with you for a moment about going for the greatest sales, okay? Let's talk about this for a minute, because you know what? We all have lots of books we've published, and sometimes we have books that end up with no sales. Sometimes they have books that maybe have low sales. Maybe I only sell a book a month or a couple times a month. And then we might have some sales where we're getting, maybe every week a book sells, a book or two sells every week. And then sometimes we have books that are really great. They turn into bestsellers. Maybe we're selling that book every day or multiple times a day, okay? And that happens to all of us. I've created a lot of books. Some of them have never sold. Some of them have low sales about every month. Some have some sales every week. And some have great sales and sell multiple and many, many times a day. So what I want to suggest to you is that you go for always the books that could be the greatest sales. And you know what? Sometimes I just want to make the next book that's fun. I have this fun, really cool idea for a book. And I might go and spend a lot of time creating that book to realize that, you know what, there's not an audience for that book, or maybe it's completely saturated out there. So what I want to recommend to you is that you always do your research. Always do that research so you can find out what has the best opportunity for the highest level of profitability to get those big royalties for the books. Now, am I saying it's bad to have low sales or some sales? No, most definitely not, because it totally adds up. If I'm always going for great sales or that great bestseller rank or the books that's really going to sell for me every single day, but then I miss that by a little bit and I only get sales every week or a few times a week, and I have several of those, which I do, those add up. Every month, that bundle of books, that group of books that maybe they're not my greatest sellers, but they're the ones that are getting some sales every week, that adds up at the end of the month, at the end of the year. But if I'm always just going for something that has an opportunity to sell, every week or two, then it may or may not. Okay, so what I want to suggest, always do your research, go to Amazon.com, use your DS Amazon Quick View, look for those things that have the most potential for the highest bestseller rank, go for the greats, go for the greatest possibility for profitability on your books, and then rake in the money, rake in that royalties, okay? Make books that can be great. That's what I want to recommend to you today, is always go for the great, look for those things that are best profitability potential, and make great books.